And we're back, people. Deluded, I'm back again. You know what? Big up you lot, man. It's been a great 2025. Happy New Year's, festive greetings in advance, and all of those kind of things. Smash the like button. Now, today's the day. The revenge has to be on the menu. Emery's had our number. I don't know why, but since he's gone Aston Villa, they've put numerous spanners in our works. They're missing a couple players, as are we. It's first against third, actually. It's a 6-pointer. It's one that Man City probably licking their lips, and expecting one of the two teams to drop points. Well, they have to. You get the point. There's been some rumors that Benjamin White and Kai Havertz are in contention for this game. And apparently, Gary Lineker has offered some words of advice for Victor Gyokeres. So, yeah, smash the like button, join the debate, all those things. More Arsenal, more Arsenal. I always call you Mo Arsenal. Mo Arsenal, appreciate you. He said, I pressed the like, have you guys. Come on. Okay, appreciate you. What am I saying? I just want to get this game over and done with. Do you know what? I was nervous in the build-up, nervous yesterday. It's not that I think Aston Villa can't harm us. They're a good team. We're going to have to put our best foot forward. I think we've got a lot of learning to do, with a lot of lived experiences. The game at their place, there's a lot that our boys could learn from that game to do better today. And obviously in the game since then, and obviously since Wolves up until this point, and I hope that this is the case, if there's a 45 minutes at the Emirates, like against Brighton, and you're dominating, you're doing all of those things, yeah, please put the ball in the back of the net. They're called the villains for a reason, to the point where, yeah, humor me, people. I know this is a bit of a radical one. This is literally just a thought that's gone through my head. We know this ain't gonna happen, yeah. But should we change formation for this game? Now, obviously, I haven't done anything yet. This was the last time I was obviously playing around with it. But a part of me wants to go, because to be fair, I don't know if Calafiori's gonna be there. I hope him and Timber are there. If not, could you go and hear me out? Obviously, you'd be there. Rash, you could stay there. Let's make it back free. Hincapié probably goes there. There's probably more chance of Hincapié starting, obviously, than obviously Mars Lewis Skelly. Almost forgot his name there. Yeah, Lewis Skelly. This is where it could get a bit interesting, people, because hear me out. Saka right wing back. And then obviously, you know what? You'd have to start Madueke. But I would more want to do this. If I'm completely honest with you, I'd forget that you lot are the wide men. Hear me out, folks. Hear me out. Could you go with that? Or you could even go Marino, because Marino will drop into midfield, just pack out the midfield, and it's just Gyokeres and Inshallah. So could you go to a back three today? I don't know, people. I don't know. But for argument's sake, obviously not Kepa, it'd be Rayo. Shows you the last time I played around with this, people. And of course, I don't want to do this. I want Calafiori and Timber there. But could you go Rayo, Hincapié, Saliba, Gabriel, right? Not Eze. I'm bugging out there. See, I haven't changed things. Definitely not Eze. So yeah, Raya, Gabriel, Hincapié, Saliba, Saka right wing back. You'll be playing like a right winger anyways. Miles Lewis Skelly, or you could go Hincapié and shuffle things around. Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, Marino, and Gyokeres, or get a Gabriel Jesus in there. I don't know, people, but yeah, man, it'd be interesting. And in fact, there's actually a couple of things I forgot to mention. Tab Police, you see, I'm always trying to make sure we've got talking points and things to go over and things to discuss. Give me a second. Bring that one there. What else have we got? Where is it? Leave that one there. Go over here. Leave that there, man. So yeah, big up yourselves. Big game tonight. If Villa W, the shop is open. Do you know what? Yeah, even if we win, I wouldn't get excited. If we lose or draw, I wouldn't get excited. I do think Villa, Arsenal, City, anyone that's in a title challenge, cannot forget them Chelsea boys, because they were gassing it when they drew against us. They're going to be drop points. But for me, beyond the obvious, we want to win. Revenge needs to be on the menu. It would be a big 3 points. We know about every team, about the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It is a 6-pointer. It is, you do take points off your rivals. And it's now time to start building momentum, because the games aren't getting any easier, with 3 days removed from obviously playing Brighton. You got Villa, you got Bournemouth away. Don't know if they'll have Semenyo, but you got Bournemouth away on Saturday. Next week, I believe you've got Liverpool, and in no order, you got Inter Milan, you got Manchester United. You got every game's a difficult game, especially when they're coming thick and fast. And I think Arsenal's problems at the moment are converting chances. We need to convert chances. We need to defend better. We need to stop those last minute goals. And obviously, we need to go on a run, man. But it is a big game. It is a big game today. It is a big game. Let's win. My birthday's tomorrow. So if we lose, not going to be a great birthday. Pfizer, man, life is precious, man. It's going to be a great birthday regardless. Happy birthday in advance on behalf of myself and everybody listening in the whole of the DG Nation family. But you are right, man. We do need to get a win, and hopefully we have a great birthday. Right, you're born on the 31st. Damn. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Should we get into everything that's in discussions at this moment in time? If you ain't smashed the like button, then what are you doing? Subscribe if you haven't. But yeah, let's start going over things, mate. What's the first one? It's actually Ollie Watkins' birthday. He's an Arsenal fan. I hope he remembers that, people. You know, at 30 years of age, you know, he's got 90 goals, 43 assists, and 247 appearances for Aston Villa. I don't want to be that guy, but one does wonder what we would look like if we did go for Ollie Watkins versus, you know, the whole Sesko and Gyokeres debate. But you know, Aston Villa have a great manager. They've got a great system. They've got great players. They've got good depth. They've got more quality than just Ollie Watkins. But we're going to have to bring our A game. We're going to have to bring our A game. We're playing a good team in a great moment. It is first against third. Again, the real winners are Manchester City. Arguably, I don't know who they're playing, but somebody has to lose. Literally, if Arsenal and Villa draw, then it's a pointless spoils. If Arsenal lose, God forbid, or Villa lose, obviously that helps City out. This is now where the season gets serious, man. From the game week 10 onwards to where we're at now, it's not going to get any easier. But we need to find a way. Just get the 3 points by hook or by crook. And again, at this moment in time, I don't think Arsenal are as good as they can be in terms of creating chances, but converting chances has been a problem. Arsenal players have scored 1 goal from their last 10.16 XG. Aston Villa have scored 9 goals from their last 3.64 XG. So again, it's not necessarily about the volume of chances, which it is, because football's a law of averages. It's about taking your opportunities. So I hope we've taken heed of that. Matty Cash and Kamara will both miss Aston Villa's trip to London on Tuesday to face Arsenal. They're both suspended. The last time Aston Villa played Arsenal without both of them in the starting 11, Unai Emery's side won 2-0. So it doesn't matter who's there. We've pulled off some of the best results in the last couple of years for this football club haven't necessarily been achieved with what you would say is the best 11 on paper. So granted, you know, I don't want anyone injured or suspended, but it does make you think we could do our thing. Kamara's a very good player in the engine room. Matty Cash made the difference against us last time out, but I don't want any complacency. We can't afford to have any complacency against a side like this. And on top of that, Arsenal have won just 1 of their last 5 games against Aston Villa, people. It's going to be one for the ages, man. And I know people are going to be doing hate-alongs. Shout out Hand of Arsenal. He said, Kai Havertz has been included in Arsenal squad for tomorrow. A decision will be made tomorrow on his selection for the official matchday team sheet. So I guess he's been training for a minute now. It's down to Arteta. Does he get in the squad? Is it going to be one of those where you're on the bench, but you're not going to play any minutes for the next couple of games? I don't know, but it's music to my ears hearing any footballer is on the return for Arsenal. And he also said, oh, I'm told Ben White also has an outside chance of making tomorrow's squad. Outside chance probably means he won't. But if he's close and we don't take the risk, and you're obviously allowed to be in contention for Bournemouth and moving forward into the new year, Happy New Year once again, music to my ears. But it's that thing. It's like we have a 1 in, 1 out policy. It's like the moment you start hearing positive news, you know, Magalhaes has come back. We're hopeful Kai Havertz and Ben White come back. Where the hell is Mascara? Somebody else picks up a knock. It feels like every game somebody is picking up some level of a knock. They play Sunderland away. They're going to move to Sunderland. Most of them goals are Morgan, Rodgers, bangers. But that's why you have good players. And that's why I'm looking at my attackers. Gyokeres, go through some good moments of form now. Saka, I think some fans are doing too much. I need goals. Odegaard, you know, bar that season where you scored a lot of goals. We haven't had that. Brighton was a step in the right direction. Can we get that? Eze, bring something to the table. I need my attackers individually and collectively to do a lot better. And my whole team, defense is a part of the attack, and the attack is a part of defense. My whole team were conceding too many late goals and cheap goals. Let's get back over to them. Let's get over to them standards, man. Let's have a really good second half of the season. And that is a bit of a hot take hope, if that makes sense. I do think we're going to see some purple patches from some of our attackers. Trossard's the only one that, if I was doing a half-season review, I can't really ask anything more from you. Gyokeres, I need more. Eze, I need more. Odegaard, I need more. Saka, I need more. Madueke, I need more. Martinelli, I need more. Martin Odegaard, I need more. Zubamendi, I need more. Rice, I can't ask for more because you're going to get injuries and whatnot. Timber, Trossard. Declan Rice, Raya, you lot doing your thing. Others have been good, but you lot are doing your Calafiori. You just need to stay fit, man. You just need to stay fit. You need to stay fit and get fit. That's actually something that makes me a bit nervous about today as well, because if Ben White is fit and Timber isn't, are you going to start Ben White? And if you are, we all know the last time, well, Ben White's coming back from an injury that we all predicted. If that means Declan Rice in midfield, at right back, sorry, are you going to go with Merino in midfield again, in which we back Merino all the way? I'm not a fan of Merino in midfield. I don't know who Aston Villa are going to put in place of him, but it makes me a bit nervous, man. So, yeah, man. We need more. We definitely need more from Trossard. I said from everybody, but I just made a separate note that I've got less energy for Trossard. We need more from everyone. But it's not me saying that, because I do think there's cracks that we need to address. But if we're not necessarily happy about our attackers, not necessarily happy about how our players are performing, full stop, and we've got this points tally, obviously, bar the FA Cup because we ain't kicked a ball. We're doing what we need to do in these all competitions. The only way it should be up. It's what these boys want to do from it now. It is what it is. So, yeah. It's hard to go a whole season near perfect. Even the champions at the end usually have a stump. Just got to limit them, which is true. But, and again, it's more of a hot take hope. I think we've had some good games. I think there's been games where we haven't necessarily been played well for the whole game, but I've been really impressed with 45 minutes or 60 minutes. I don't feel I've seen that higher level Arsenal that I've seen last season in certain degrees before the injuries, that I saw in the second half of the year before that, where we lost out to City, and the year before that. You get where I'm going. I still don't think we're where we need to be. I definitely think there's some good moments. I enjoyed the second half against Manchester City. What else? I think Newcastle away is the game that impressed me. To be fair, Brighton, the recent Brighton game, the first 45 minutes, best 45 minutes in a while. There's been little inklings, but I think from the start of the season we haven't gone up the gears in it. So we need to do that in it. Spurs as well, but Spurs we are perfect in it, but it's Spurs and big the boys up and whatnot, man. Arteta isn't changing formation. He'd rather play Rice and Norgard in the back four. Do you go Norgard right back today and put Rice in centre midfield? I don't think we're going to see that. Whatever the team is, I'm not saying I'm going to necessarily not be nervous, but I need my 3 points, man. I definitely need the 3 points. But yeah, positive news where Kai Havertz and Benjamin White are concerned, probably off the basis of what we've just seen from Hand of Arsenal and just the training pictures. Forgive me, Ben White might have been in training. You're more likely to see Kai. But again, getting back fit, I think some of our fans get in this trap of just because you've been signed off now that you're medically fit, it don't mean you're necessarily ready to just play bare 90-minute games and things. So Arteta and the medical staff, we're going to have to box very cleverly. And I can't lie, man. I do think we need to look into the market in January, man. Like, I really do, man. I remember watching Ollie Watkins for Exeter in League One in 2026. In 2026, bro, all 6K fans in the stadium knew he was a cut above. Good player, man. Very good player. How do you think Gabriel's minutes will be managed in the next 3 games? And this is where it's a bit dodgy because I don't know. Because I do think they'll start. Magalhaes will start today. Obviously, there's a couple of days rest until Bournemouth. If he obviously plays against Bournemouth, you're a bit, ooh. When's the next game after Bournemouth? Liverpool, innit? To be fair, I think you can run him for 90 minutes, you know, or at least significant minutes. Granted, you know, by God's grace, we're 4-5-0 up against Aston Villa. Take him off with the last hour to go, but I see no reason. And I'm not a medical man, don't work for London Coley. He did look a lot fitter than I thought when he came on against Brighton, but surely he could get 90 minutes today. You could get 90 minutes, or let's just say significant minutes today, significant minutes against Bournemouth. And then we've got what? Liverpool after that next Thursday, innit? You can run him in all these games. You can run him. Benjamin White is one where if he's on the bench, and Kai, I don't think they'll play any part today. They might come off, regardless of the context, they might come off the bench against Bournemouth. And then Liverpool's where, you know, life continues from a footballing point of view. But yeah, City are gonna mash up Sunderland. I hope I'm wrong, but I just think Sunderland have been done dirty by a couple of injuries. Obviously, a lot of their players have gone to AFCON. Yeah, man. And the Leeds showed me there's a couple chinks in the armor, man. I think there's another gear which we'll see in the second half of the season. We've got no choice. You have to go up the gears. We've done well, but we have to go up the gears. You don't go up the gears, we're not winning no silverware. It's as simple as that, man. You know, I've seen inklings to suggest we will. I haven't seen no significant evidence. I need a body of work now. If the Brighton game went how we wanted it to go, I need that level of performance, like that same 45 minutes. I need that over 90. What do you lot make of this? Gary Lineker highlights why Victor Gyokeres is struggling for Arsenal. He has scored just 5 goals in 16 Premier League appearances, saying that he's our top goal scorer, which shows it's not just a Gyokeres thing, even though there's plenty he has to do. There's something with chance creation, chance conversion, our overall attacking outlook, people, which carbon copy of last season, really. Gary Lineker has suggested that Victor Gyokeres' reluctance to gamble in his attacking play as one of the key reasons why the Swedish struggle to get going at Arsenal. I do think he could preempt things and gamble and just be a bit more, just think a bit quicker, if I'm honest with you. Let's just see specifically what he said. You know, I'm not one for touch, people. I've watched him, in brackets, obviously, Gyokeres, closely the last few weeks, and I think he's like most strikers. He waits to see where the ball's going, waits until it is crossed, and then attacks the space. I hear that. That's what defenders do. I hear it, but at the same time, yeah, it's a bit of a... I think we just have a problem playing with a striker, if I'm honest with you, because you're still kind of making the striker players a false nine. Like, granted, we can criticize Gyokeres, criticize him, hold him accountable, but it does look like a team that's not used to playing with a traditional striker, and that's obviously going to happen, innit? Because we ain't had one. But I don't think it should be this difficult, if that makes sense. That's just my 2 pence. As a striker, you got to gamble on where you think the ball might go, and you've just got to go as they're about to cross it. You steal a march on the defender. Facts. This is the one thing I'm actually shocked with, the slow speed of thought with Gyokeres, if I'm honest. You know, I thought you was a bit quicker in that regard. Again, in terms of your speed of thought, near post, front post, gambling, etc. But then at the same time, maybe you have gambled and it ain't banged. And he's had opportunities he hasn't scored yet. But I look at the Leeds game where he was running in behind. You saw a couple of it against Brighton at home recently, Fulham away, Bilbao. When we do try to hit him, you know, even when in the Brighton game where the keepers cleaned him out, Miles Lewis-Skelly's put a ball over the top. Can we start doing that a bit more, people? Because we're not going to get that opportunity because of how teams set up 9 times out of 10 anyways. So that one time, can we? But it's between Gyokeres, his teammates, and Arteta to figure this out. As a striker, you got to gamble. Oh, sorry, read that already. Sorry, I don't think I have. As a striker, you got to gamble on where you think the ball might go, and you just got to go as they're about to cross it. You steal a march on the defender that way, and lots of times the ball won't go there, but I don't see him doing that often. Dominic Calvert-Lewin did a perfect example on how to do that for the Leeds goal at Sunderland. Perfect. He didn't wait and see where it was going to go. He went right, pulled away, and then he sprinted at the near post and then hoped that the ball would be delivered there, and it was. I hear that, but in Gyokeres' defense, yeah, we know Arteta tells you, you've got to stand here, you've got to do this. Maybe that's why he's not, because I'm with Gary Lineker, but maybe that's why he's not running in behind and things of that ilk, man, if I'm honest with you. Where are we at? And then he sprinted at the near post and hoped that the ball would be delivered there, and it was. I don't see that too often from Gyokeres at present. The player that score big numbers will do that. Haaland, Kane, Lewandowski, they know how to make those kind of moves into those spaces. Is it something you can learn? I've always thought, yes, true. I'm more on Gyokeres learning that than trying to work on your first touch. If your first touch isn't the best now, it's never going to be at 27. So you can do all of those sort of things. I always thought, yes, because it's actually common sense, because the law of probability when you think about exactly what I just said. And I would love Gyokeres to score today, man, because I just think people are just... Listen, no one's above criticism, but I just think there's too much talk in the Arsenal fan base about this guy and the wider footballing world. Even if Gyokeres was scoring bare goals, we still have creativity and chance conversion issues. I'd love him to score, mainly for his confidence. Arteta will ruin this season. I can see it. If he does, he's got to be held accountable, people. But it's too early for that. How is Arteta ruining the season? If it's his decisions that have put us in this position, then you're going to have to live or die by it. Are we going to the buy this season? Gyokeres might need the buy. I ain't heard no rumors of the buy. Gyokeres anticipating the seconds after corners or free kicks hasn't been great for a striker. That's one thing I thought he'd be sharp on. Jalen, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can accept the poor first touch and you're a bulldozer and you're not the guy. We said this in the summer. I kind of like that. But yeah, man, like, and I understand you're adapting to the Prem. It's fit. You might think you're strong, but centre backs here are stronger than in Portugal. Things are happening quicker. The culture shock that is end to end. Right now, Gyokeres, I see you as a tool for the squad, because I do think when you come off, teams start to go further up the pitch. I do think you sacrifice yourself. I do think you're quite selfless. I do think you're doing all that Arteta stuff. But that doesn't separate you from the existing options. So I see you as a tool until you start bagging the goals. Isolated to what you can control. I think you could be a bit more demanding on your teammates. Maybe you are. I'm just an ignorant fan. I'm only seeing on TV. I don't know what your personality is really like. I back you because you respond to adversity, but I don't know you from nowhere. I don't really see you angry at your teammates. Shout at Saka, bro. I don't care if you lot are more technically better than me. Put the ball in there 5 times. I'm going to get 2 goals. Do that kind of thing. And like you said, the speed of thought. You know, I saw a bit of it positively. Fulham away, Newcastle away. But yeah, man, getting to the near post, getting to the far post. Like the Wolves game where Saka's put the ball in and he's not there. Or sometimes he's actually there, but you're not there quick enough. I thought you would be a lot faster at that. A bit more... I want to pick my words wisely, but I thought you was a bit more street smart and intelligent. And because I maybe it's a confidence thing and an adapting thing, but that's what I thought I was getting, because I put that under being a cold-hearted killer or a striker. Like you're not moving like a striker that's hungry for goals. Maybe it's a confidence thing. Jalen, you're a striker in Sunday League. You know you lot are a weird bunch. You know, you look a shadow of your former self when you're not bagging. You go score today. It won't surprise if you're Gyokeres. It won't surprise me if you score 2 today and you bag against Bournemouth. They're a weird bunch, man. Gyokeres is surely getting benched today. He might do, but then who you going to go? Because Kai's not fit enough to start. You got to remember, my man ain't played since August. And even if he is fit enough to start, he's not going to play the whole game, in which that's a reality we got to live with. If Kai starts, Gyokeres might bag off the bench. If Gyokeres starts, Kai might bag, etc., etc. But is he going to go Merino up front? Because if you're not going to start Gyokeres, you have to go Merino up front, surely. You're not going to start Kai. And I think honestly, I think he's going to play Merino in mid. I think it'd be the same 11, really. The only thing I'm hoping for is, obviously, I want Calafiori and Tim. Definitely. Like our 2 most informed players. In terms of our issues with chance creation and conversion and stuff, just looking at whether it's right or wrong, right now, Calafiori and Timber statistically are in the box a lot more than their teammates. There's obviously contexts, certain men have been injured, etc. So you get in the box, we're more likely to score based on the data, no? I don't know, man. Would love to see Jesus play on the left. He has a Sanchez-type style. Gyokeres needs assistance due to Saka's selfish instinct. All the best attackers are selfish. Respectfully, I love Gabriel Jesus and I make you right, but why isn't Gabriel Jesus a goal scorer? He's not selfish. He's not born. He ain't got that knack to score goals and he's not selfish. All the best players are selfish. Mane was selfish. Salah was selfish. Henry, despite the assist, was selfish. Man, I have to be selfish. And if we're honest, whether Saka's scoring or not, it's him and Rice. Like, they might put the cross in and it's an own goal. You should be selfish. And I think people are exaggerating it a bit, if I'm completely honest. Like, there's a lot of relationships. And I make no excuses, yeah, because we all know there's new relationships that we started this season with. Every week it needs to get better. So the excuses I might have given you in August, they're kind of running out now. But we do need to remember, Gyokeres is still like Gyokeres and Odegaard if they're playing, or Eze and Gyokeres, or if Odegaard and Eze are on the pitch together. Rice and Zubimendi are still learning each other's game. If you remove Odegaard and slap Eze in, that's 3 players who have only been playing with each other a couple of months. Saka and obviously Gyokeres. Football's about relationships. Timber and Saka, even though they've been here for a while, it's nothing. It's not as fluid as maybe you could argue Benjamin White and Saka, but it's got better and better. Football's about relationships. Why do you think you see Odegaard and Saka having a good game? Again, I don't really quite believe this, yeah. But Martinelli's best game in a while came when we started Jesus. So this is where, in the sky, going back to what Jalen said, second half of the season, I need you lot to now. Like, I need you lot to. We still need to do the hook or by crook thing, because if we're trying to win the league, there's a middle ground. The warning signs that we've got away with, we have to address them. But it is a 3 points business. If we want to win the league by hook or by crook, it's just a 3 points thing. Like, everybody wants a perfect performance and 3 points. If you were to give me the 3 points right now against Aston Villa, no context, not telling me how we did it, whether it was a nervy one or whatever, run that. Because I've got my 3 points on the board. Let's focus on Bournemouth. We need the performance. And I think the players need a performance individually and collectively. I think the fans need it, especially at the Emirates, because granted, we're used to minute 90, the nerves are there, but it was an unnecessary, nervy 90 minutes. Like, big up to everyone who watched the video I posted today. Some cheeky plug, something for you lot to watch later today. The Brighton gaffer came out and said it should have been a draw. I know, you lot know, he's chatting nonsense, people. The possession, the shots on target, all of these kind of things banged. But if he's looking at it as, Arsenal don't get that corner, the own goal don't go in, we then score with our first shot on target, it could have been a draw. These are the fine margins. There's a reality. You don't know how vexed I am and have been for the last 3 years about our performances at both Anfield and more so Stamford Bridge. But there's a reality here where we played exactly how we did against Chelsea, regardless of the talking points. Either Timber or Gyokeres, they score that goal, we nick it, we're gone. We know we weren't the best at Sunderland, but we're 15 minutes away from grabbing them 3 points. 3 points, we're gone. We've been on the best side of those kind of games. Sometimes you're going to win when you deserve to lose when you deserve to win, draw when you deserve a bit more others or less than others. Wolves deserve the point. If life was fair, we'd all have a lot less, 3 points business. It's what these boys want to do. We're entering the new year now. If you don't want to win something in May, you'll make it happen, innit? Because that's the good thing with us. It's not to say we're the biggest and baddest. I feel a lot of our problems can be fixed internally. Scoring, easier said than done, of course. Scoring goals, getting back to those standards defensively. Again, above my pay grade, keeping players fit. All of these kind of things, man. So, yeah, it would be nice to see that, man. Big up you lot. Smash the like button. You lot in top form as you always are. Gyokeres is still our top goal scorer, by the way. Exactly. Because I'm looking at it as that it's in spite of everything. So imagine we put conditions where everyone's banging. That, I can't say the Brighton gaffer's name, man. Huzela. Fella is the biggest waffler. Even Brighton fans are onto him. He just seems like no people that think their shit don't stink. Like, he just seems like that. And I keep saying this. The draw last season when Declan Rice got sent off, I was at the press conference and he was not disingenuous or disrespectful, but the way he was moving and speaking, it's like his shit don't stink. Like he was doing us a favor. Like we're lucky that we drew. Again, another game where, this season I haven't learned anything new. The Brighton game. We had chances when Rice got sent off last year, let alone that first half. Kill the games before they kill you. Easier said than done, but you lot are old enough to do this. You lot are not dead players. You can think what you want about Saka, about Gyokeres, about Martinelli, about Trossard, about Odegaard, about Eze, about Madueke. Insert player here, people. No one can convince me that this should be an issue. These are good players. Attacking shouldn't be an issue. I see players in teams, with players with less, collectively giving more. Players, Arteta, fix it. Simple as that. Because if we've got this points tally and we've been moaning a lot this season and we've got this platform, imagine if we start fucking playing how we can. Need Jesus against Villa, need that X factor. I'm not going to lie, man. I hear it, but Jesus looked a bit rusty in his first start, as you would. You know what? Saka, Jesus, Trossard. I'm not dropping Trossard, I'll be real. I just think Trossard's form, you got to play on these things. If Trossard's form was indifferent, then I'm probably going to go Gyokeres, Jesus, and Saka, man. So, yeah, man. Well, go on, Killy, man. Els, appreciate you. Hope you're good. I'm good, man. It's always a pleasure to be here, man. Massive game tonight. 3 points and a big performance needed. Yeah, I'm starting Jesus if it's up to me tonight. You know what? I'm not against it. I'm not against it because we know what we're going to get with Jesus. He's going to fight. He's going to link up play. He's going to... Well, he looks a bit rusty in the press, but a fit Jesus, he's going to press, he's going to hit the bar, and the camera's going to pan to him, and he's going to do those faces. But yeah, the lack of precision in front of goal is shocking. They need to figure it out. I hear it. Should we start Martinelli? Jesus ends up starting. I think we should. Gabby Martinelli always has his best games when Jesus starts. I wouldn't start Gabby Martinelli and Jesus, but I wouldn't be against Martinelli. It wouldn't shock me if Martinelli were to start today, if I'm honest, man. So yeah, man. So what? Jesus, Martinelli, Saka? I don't think you can drop Trossard, man. I don't. I think Trossard has to start, but I don't know if he will because it's a quick turnaround from Brighton. So maybe Martinelli does start. You know what? Maybe you do see Jesus and Nelly, and you are right. They do link up together. It feels like such a long time ago, but we remember that first season we fought for the league and what we're seeing. The only thing I would say is this ain't on Arteta. He set them up correct. They created loads of chances, dominated possession. The front men need to finish their dinner, end of. Everything's your fault as a manager, but as for me, from the Wolves game to now, yeah, like I can get at Arteta for creating chances and all those things. And historically, it's something that you still need to solve. But the players are the ones out there. They always say the manager's job is to get you to the final third. I haven't always believed Arteta set them up to do that, but he has in recent weeks. I think we started off the season, I was more onto Arteta about that. The Newcastle game to probably Sunderland, I think the handbrake was down. The players were finishing their dinner. We're defending well. The gaffer was doing what he needed to do. From Sunderland onwards, kind of get into that Wolves kind of period. I felt we kind of reverted back to type, if that makes sense. And then since Wolves, I do think there's been a reaction. Even Everton, like there were some good moves, like Trossard hitting the post, etc. The players need to do what they need to do, man. Anyone sincerely want to be the gaffer tonight? Many key decisions to be made. Big judgments coming regardless of the result. You're Arsenal manager. You're a football manager. You're paid 15 million a year. You've got great pedigree, Arteta. You ain't a winner yet, but you're clearly a good tactical manager. You're clearly a man of conviction. You're clearly a man that can achieve things. My only thing is, I don't care if you achieve things if it's not at Arsenal Football Club. We've got a good team with a good manager. It's now time for you to become a great manager. The only way to do that is to arrest yourself. And obviously, he is a thinker. He wants to get better. He wants to do all of that. But you need to look at the man in the mirror. And I think there's a lot of learning curves you could learn with Pep, actually, with Ryan Cherky and Haaland. For my boys, can't question you lot's mentality, your attitude, even win, lose, or draw. No one can. Feels like such a long time ago, man. Like, we used to say these guys are not putting in shifts for the shirt. They do all of that kind of stuff. It's about getting over the line. And the only way we're going to get over the line is not resting on our laurels. Good is not good enough. I don't care what we're good at. I want to know what we need to improve at and how we improve. That's the only way to get over the line. It's like if I'm in school and I've got my exams coming up, you're obviously going to revise over everything. But what's the point putting more work into? If I'm great at English, I'm predicted to get A star. I'm passing the mock test are saying A star. It don't make sense for me to give the majority of the time to that. I might be on the verge of failing in maths. It makes sense logically to put more eggs in that basket, no? So, yeah, man. If Mikel Arteta doesn't win anything, he'll get sacked. We all know what's going to happen. Next, he's going to make a YouTube channel and make a video saying he didn't trust the process. I don't think he's going to get sacked regardless of silverware, because I don't think we're that club. And it would be like, even this would be harsh to sack someone, but harsh does not mean it's not the best decision, because Arteta's made a lot of harsh decisions that have proved right. You could argue it was harsh to be in Ramsdale. Clearly, right, as an upgrade. And we can make several of those examples. I just think as long as there's context, like if you're fighting for the league and, you know, you miss out by a couple of points and you decent showing in Europe, I don't think the club are sacking the gaffer if he doesn't win silverware. There's obviously more eyes because Bert has done what he's needed to do. The players are good. Like there's very few players that Arsenal fans don't rate. And as a collective bunch of players, yeah, if Arsenal disbanded tomorrow, none of these guys are going to struggle to find clubs. And a new manager, whoever that is, I'm not even trying to take it there, but a new manager is going to look at that team and think it's a decent bunch. It don't need open heart surgery per se. Granted, you don't know what the new manager could do. You'd have to give him the luxury of reworking the team. He might come out and say, I don't like my back five. I don't like David Raya. I don't like Saka. Yada, yada, yada. We need to win silverware, man. Specifically, one of the big boys in it, the Prem or the Champs, that shuts people up. I wouldn't even say it saves face, but you do need to win an FA Cup or a League Cup. There's 4 opportunities in it. You need to win something. Some of you are going to be disingenuous because when you saw Crystal Palace, Newcastle, this one, that one winning trophies, everyone was like, trophy's a trophy, man. Trophy's a trophy. So some of you don't have the right of remixing it, but you need that. And for me, I'm on winning anything. Who doesn't want to win everything? I don't believe in this binning off tournaments to go and do other things. And you could only do that if we had a couple of Prems in this era under our belt, etc. We ain't won nothing. It's a day out at Wembley as well, man. Big up, DG. My bad for not tuning in yesterday. My cousin got married. Never apologize, man. Never apologize. Love to have you here, Camstone. Big up and congratulations for your cousin getting married. Villa got one of the fittest teams in the league. Arteta needs to manage this game carefully. Villa keeps games tight and goes for it at the end. We can't have tired legs in the last 15 minutes. Jesus starts left wing. Trossard come on at 55 minutes. Guaranteed goal from him in that scenario. Jesus should stay on the bench for this game for the full 90 minutes too. Damn, that's harsh. That's harsh. Big up DG. We can't lose to Villa twice. We started Eze left wing when we lost to Villa away. Don't think Arteta will line up the same way. Bro, you never know. You never know. I wouldn't be for that. But then again, who's going to be their backup right back? Because obviously they've got Luka Dean and on the left-hand side, and they do have Maatsen. They're going to get forward. Saka knows he's going to be tracking back. Who's their backup right back? Are they going to shift Konza across? Obviously, he's a good player. He's going to get forward, but he's by trade a centre-half. He's a bit more conservative. So then you don't really need to gamble really on... Because one thing we do with Martinelli, because we're at, is he's going to track back. Difficult decisions, man. If you win, no one cares. Wait, is Benny Blanco back? Hand of Arsenal said he's got an outside chance of being in the squad. And he said Kai's travelled with the squad at the moment, man. Do we start Nelly to man Mark Rodgers? Oh, I completely forgot the Rodgers foul. Flipping now. Declan Rice, I'll back you all the way, but in an awkward position at right back against Morgan Rodgers, who's purring. We're going to have to do this thing, man. Still prefer Trossard against tired legs. Start Eze left wing. I can't lie today. Trossard, Jesus, Martinelli. I'm on starting you lot left wing more, if I'm honest. I think you could get away with Eze left wing today. Surely Eze starts. You know what? Because I don't see Odegaard getting dropped. I don't think Eze is going to play in the 10. So it probably will be Odegaard and Eze, to be brutally honest, man. Have to start Trossard. He's in form. Trossard, one of the few players I backed to score. I think Arteta will go with Martinelli, Gyokeres, and Saka. If the pressure is real, it peaks tonight. We see if our players and Gaffer are up for it. Jesus, Gyokeres, Saka. Boy. If you play at full potential, you win the league, but that's true for all big teams. Gyokeres has to start with Eze on the left. Interesting. So none of us really are unanimously agreeing on one thing. Thierry only started assisting man to give his manager more reason to pick him, not because he wants to provide a layup to other men. I disagree with that, but I hear it. Gabriel, minutes off the bench again. It's not necessarily the wrong decision, but I need to see Gabriel Magalhaes start today, man. I think he has to. I think people are just too stubborn to remember we brought people in for injuries. He's going to smite the devil known as good evening, Emery. Come on, man. Don't call Emery the devil. Need another 2006-2015 results 5-0 to the Arsenal. Start Jesus. This is his moment. Jesus. Havertz behind Gyokeres. You know Havertz ain't starting today, though, man. Does Havertz finish the season with more goals than Gyokeres? He's probably going to start more games. So, yeah, but I don't really care about anyone's individual stuff. I need to see Arsenal, Premier League, Champions League. I don't care. I'd love, we win a trophy or two. Saka's double figures and he's in for player of the year shouts. Gyokeres and Havertz are pursuing the golden boot. I don't care about that. I can't lie to you. I don't care about that. All of you players are tools in a toolbox. The job is winning some trophies. May 2026, there must be a parade because I don't know where we go from there. If we don't win one of the big ones today, and I'm good at the Prem because I can't really see the champs. I can't. I would have to be in the latter stages of the Champions League and just see how I feel. The Prem, you have a realistic chance. Like, you're in a fight. Villa are over there. They're in a fight. City are in a fight. As long as you can't mathematically rule out anyone, you get where I'm going with this. You, man, have too many agendas to be demanding trophies. Oh, I know that's not at me, but Arteta, Odegaard, and Havertz will ruin this season. Also, Saka. Okay. I was also expecting Gyokeres to get on the ends of boy, you was here. What's the one thing I said about Gyokeres? Yeah, and I'm a broken record. After today, I'm gonna try not to talk about Gyokeres until there's other talking points. The one thing that I thought, just by watching a couple of games of him in Sporting, the YouTube highlights, the ugly goals, bro, because that's what we was missing. I still have vivid flashbacks of when we went out in the FA Cup against Manchester United, or when we lost to Liverpool in the same trophy. Bro, you got to finish your dinner. And I just thought them ugly goals. Like, he has done it. He scored a little tap in where Eze set him up. I think he had 2 against Atletico Madrid. I thought, yeah, that's what we need. Someone they don't have to be glamorous goals. Like, we've got glamour players, man. You want skills, Jesus is there. You want excitement, but not actually finishing the job. Martinelli's there. Saka can do things. I just wanted my ugly bulldozing striker to bag. But the good thing is, these things can be taught. You just got to watch your own games again, man. This game may come too soon, but I believe Havertz behind Gyokeres could bang. You probably see a better Gyokeres, if I'm honest, man. Heard the Dominic Calvert-Lewin go on the radio and thought, hope Gyokeres is watching. You know what? When I heard Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored, he's got 6 in 6. I knew that was going to be another stick to hit Gyokeres over the head, man. How is Arteta ruining the season if his decision has put us in this position? Well, you just have to let people say what they want to say, man. People are underestimating Gyokeres. If you can't tell, he lets the other players play football with freedom, which is, I think most people can do that. But at the same time, you can do all of that. You're a striker, bro. Because we got man that can do that. Whether you can do it better or worse than anyone, we say that about Kyle. We said that about Marino. We said that about Gabriel Jesus. And we said that about Gyokeres. And you can say that about most strikers in today's day and age. Strikers don't just stand in the box. You're playing with 10 men. That's why you don't really see them. Or if they're them kind of strikers, they're more bit part players, in it, people. Yeah. You need to separate yourself. Regardless, you're doing all of that thing, Gyokeres. Get me some goals, bro. By hook or by crook. Because you have had some chances. Fulham comes to mind. Port Vale comes to mind. Wolves comes to mind. Brighton comes to mind. Newcastle actually comes to mind. Not when you got taken out by Pope. And you know what? These goalies are trying to kill Gyokeres, man. Pope tried to clean him out. The Brighton keeper tried to clean him out. They're not going to stop till my guy's gone, man. It's the man that said Arteta, Odegaard, and Havertz will lose the season stinky agenda. They might do. They might do. But I just think that's a sad way of going around about life, if I'm honest, man. Everyone's allowed to support in the ways they do. But I'm sure all football fans, but I feel some Arsenal fans, their heads are in the sky. Like, any warning signs or any negatives, they completely deny it and just look for positives where there's not. I think there's some negative love company. Like, even when we've won games, it's not that you can't be frustrated. We all were against like that against Wolves, but some are just doing the most. Fortunately, on this platform, we're balanced. We can be balanced and pen to the right or the left or whatever has you. Listen, anyone can support however they want, innit? But some of you lot's version of support is crazy, man. I'm baffled by the belief in Gyokeres. Man is the least efficient forward in terms of goal scoring since the turn of the millennium. That's a fact. Play Jesus and pull Kai off the bench to build fitness. But at the end of the day, he's an Arsenal footballer, innit? Like, everybody here, whether I rate them or not, speaking for myself, no one else, you're going to get back. You're going to get support. You're going to be held accountable. But you're a tool in the toolbox. Players, think about everything we've had since August to now, the players that have been dropping about like flies and everything else. What do you think is going to happen in the second half of the season? What do you think is going to happen from December till Jan? Everybody it's an army thing. Everyone's here. So we can do this weird, moist agenda thing. I like Gyokeres, so I'm going to draw out Saka. I think Gyokeres is crap, so I'm going to act like Kai Havertz is the best thing since sliced bread. Fuck off. And I'm not talking to you directly. A lot of you Arsenal fans piss me off. You piss me off. We're meant to be a gang. We're meant to be a family. It's us against the world. Some of you are pussies. I can't lie to you. Some of you are soft. Moan about the things you're not meant to moan about. Don't moan about the things you're meant to moan about. Don't love the club enough to remove your damn Google beer goggles and look at what's in front of you, the good, bad, and the ugly. Fuck off, man. And that's not to you directly. It's like, yeah. It's moist, man. It's fucking moist, bro. It's moist. End of the day, these are the guys here. If it's up to me, hindsight's a beautiful thing. Probably should have got Hugo Ekitike. Kai Havertz wouldn't be here. Marino wouldn't be here. Many a footballer wouldn't be here. But they're here now, innit? So you play well, you get praise. You do bullshit, we ask questions. And we keep it moving beyond that. Cal, big up yourself. I have a bad feeling about this Villa game. They're the villains. So you should. You should. But rise up, man. Rise up, man. What's the worst that can happen? If nobody rates this football club and these players, oh, we bottle it again, this one's crap, we always lose to Emery, be fearless. Because that's how I govern my life. If people don't rate you or don't like you or have this opinion, you can't change that. What's the worst that can happen? And as tapped as this sounds, it's just football, you know. Don't get it. Those of you that are smart enough are going to understand what I'm about to say. It's just football. It genuinely is. What's the worst that can happen? You lose a game? Be fearless. And I wish I could talk to the players because that's something I haven't seen enough. I haven't. Like, man. Moist, bro. It's moist. It's moist. Everyone can support in their own way, man. That's why I just hold my little corner. But people are moist, bro. Fucking moist, bro. Absolutely wet. Soggy youths, bro. Soggy. And half of them make no sense, bro. Half of you are weird. You don't even live your lives. The same standards you're asking our next people to do. You don't hold yourself accountable, bro. Fuck off, man. Saka will be the biggest scapegoat if we flop the league. It is what it is. So what's the plan if we lose? Do we have to then attack the market and target the City game? Well, if we lose, yeah, you have to go back to the drawing board, isn't it? If we win, I'm not going to draw too many conclusions. If we lose, I'm not going to draw too many conclusions. Obviously, if we win, it's a scalp. People are going to get gassed. Obviously, if we lose, the sky, as we've seen sometimes, the sky is falling. We're rubbish now. City are doing this, that, and the third. These things might be true. A week is a long time in football. There's 38 weeks. Even if we got the table is going to fluctuate. Us, City, Liverpool, we're all going to drop points. We've done that already. Think about from August to now. There was a point. People said Arsenal not on piss. Liverpool are going to win the league. You know, signs of a good team. They've not rested on their laurels. Now everyone's saying Liverpool shit. No one can talk to City. Now City are going to go win the league. Arsenal are rubbish. Nobody can stop Arsenal. They're inevitable. Chelsea have got themselves back into a title race and then back out. Villa stunk up the gaff in the first 5 or so games. Now they're talking about a title. What do you think is going to happen? And this is barely, we're not even in the new year. Granted, it's 48 hours away. What do you think is going to happen? It's like, I'm not being funny, but it's like no two seasons are alike. But the same, in terms of the same premises that we've just discussed, you see this every year with football. Whether Arsenal up there or not, you see it every year. You don't watch football every year and act like you don't know this. Are you not stupid? I don't tell you what to think, just think. Had enough, man. But yeah, but listen, I'm tired of losing against Villa. I can't lie. You shouldn't be governed in life by revenge and shit like that. But, bro, I don't want to lose to Villa anymore, man. Like, I'm even seeing their Twitter. They're like, last time out against Arsenal, they're putting up the highlights from the away game, man. We need to do our thing, man. A Prem title race is no place for a 30-year-old League of Nose bully to find form. Well, what's the alternative? End of the day, Thompson, respectfully, he's been bought in it. Listen, we can ask questions. Clearly, I've named more concerns than positives about Gyokeres. But what's the alternatives? The man's here, isn't it? It's no place or not. He's going to play games. Him and everybody else. It's going to happen. What's the alternative? He's going to play, no? In some capacity. So like, we might as well just support them, hold them accountable when they do dead stuff, try and back them. It is what it is. Like, what's going to happen? You can say what you want to say on YouTube, but whether it's good or not, but these guys bought him. Simple as that. And half the people, I'm not saying you, half the people that are chatting shit about Gyokeres, they were moving like he's the only guy we could get. They were moving like Portuguese football experts. He's the only one. He's a killer. He's that. Now he needs to put his big boy pants on and man the fuck up. Gyokeres, you need to man the fuck up. You need to move savage. There's a beast in there. Start bullying. Start bullying your own teammates. Start bullying other man, because that's the one thing I thought you was on. What are we doing it? What are we doing it? Let's have it. Let's cut the crap. Right now, Gyokeres is not the guy. Kai is not going to lead us alone to a league title. Marino isn't. Jesus isn't. It's a very peculiar situation with all four of them up front. Your tools in the toolbox. Bring me my trophy in May 2026. Bring me. I don't care. I do not care. If you don't want to go and get, if I have the dream I want, Gyokeres is getting 15 odd goals, Saka double figures, this one, that's great. If you only score 2 more goals from now till May and I got my silver, I don't give a flying fuck. Look at me. I don't care. Fuck your feelings. Fuck these players' feelings. The collectives comes first. Everyone put their fucking egos to the floor and rise up this trophy. Simple as that. Come out of here with that, man. That's in general. Passionate DG done now. If we win, we win, man. I've been defending Gyokeres for weeks. It's long. Bro isn't giving me anything to defend anymore. Bro, he's not doing nothing. Arsenal's problem is clear. Missed chances up front. No tactical response when Villa introduced substitutions. That's how the game slipped away at Villa Park. Arteta tactically let us down as well. There's been a couple of moments. Villa away, second half, Liverpool away. I actually think the whole approach, Chelsea away, first half, even though the players fucked up for the goal, first half against City, reacted in the second half. These are the moments, bro. And obviously, this current landscape, the last couple of games, you've done something, Arteta, to, you know, to get us into goal-scoring positions, innit? The players are not finishing their dinner. Pattern up, bro. Simple as that. Everybody pattern up, bro. Everybody pattern up. Simple as that. People were saying Gyokeres was world-class based on numbers. Big boy talk. He took the 14. I ain't seen it, but we're still good enough to win with him. The game hasn't even been played, and these toxic fans already pressuring, criticizing everything. Everyone, listen, criticism's not bad, you know. You can criticize, you can praise. What I'm not a fan of is just these, especially with football media, whether it's on the mainstream or on YouTube. Man are just saying buzzwords, bro. Man just say buzzwords, just do negative for negative sake. It's not even rational negativity. There's plenty of content creators that around our club and in general that actually, they're not necessarily positive, but at least they're backing it up with facts and some evidence. Same goes for the positive dons. I'm not here for the, wherever the wind blows. Arsenal lose 5-0 today. Burn the whole thing to the ground. Arsenal win 5-0 today. Nobody can stop us. I'm not on it. I'm not on it. This game is heaven or hell. If we win, gassed, lose, doomed, feels like agendas are going to explode. It is. But at the same time, if you win, it means, obviously, it means a lot to me, but it means nothing to me. We're in December, bro. Anything can happen. You could win now and go fuck up in the next few games. If you lose, I'm going to be vexed. We're going to... Emery has done the double over you. We're going to need to analyze this. You have made it a bit harder. The table's going to fluctuate. But there's still a chance. So I just think everybody needs to put their big boy pants on. Man or women. Women putting your knickers in it. Or some of the men, them actually probably wearing G-strings and shit. Some of you just pattern up yourselves. Because it's going to be up and down. And we said this before a ball was kicked against Man United. We said this. We all know the complete madness that our fans did when we lost the North London derby. What do you think is going to happen? And this is what I get with it. This is what we're a massive club. We're a beautiful club. Every week we win, it's great. Every loss is a disaster. It should feel like that. And we just need trophies now, man. Fam. Like some of you are. See you next Tuesday. Sorry, people. I don't put my head in. And I'm not talking to no one directly. It's just I see this every day. I need some fresh air, man. Some of you are pussies. Men used to go to war. Now they're crying on YouTube. The fuck? Some of you lot are governed by too much hate. Where all that matters is the collective, you know? All that matters is the collective. This massive football club, the Arsenal, fucking winning a Premier League trophy. We ain't got time for you lot. And it's not just the negative ones, the positive pussies as well. Man are telling me when we're 15 minutes, no one can ever take me for a dickhead, you know. When we're 15 minutes away from winning at Sunderland away, but Sunderland's form and it's 2 losses in 18, that's great. Don't take me for a prick. Because when you lot are gassing up the depth and this great defensive team, and it's not just the defenders, the whole defensive ethos, if you're against it, let alone an informed team buzzing away from home, you need to fucking come back to London with those 3 points. Now, granted, you can't win them all. If life was perfect, none of us would be wise. But we need to chase that illusion of perfection. It's as simple as that. If you're not on that, fuck off. Simple as that. Respectfully, fuck off. I can't help you. I don't tell you what to think. Think. We've all got free will. That's the beautiful thing about the Lord. He gave us that, innit? I think Gyokeres should have scored against Brighton. The chance he had at the start of the game, he should have lobbed it. Yeah, he should have done better. But you know what? Brighton was one of his better games, if I'm honest. I just think a lot of the Gyokeres chat was more the projection of legitimate talking points, more of what we've seen and become accustomed with Gyokeres and the frustration. I think he's not the only player, because I've seen it with Odegaard as well. People start bringing stuff that has nothing to do with the isolated 90 minutes. They're bringing it into that, if that makes sense. Love this side of you. Should do more rants than you. I'm sorry for moving like I'm ranting. Apologies, man. Apologies. I'm not vexed. It's just passion. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm a calm dude. We could all sit here, and this is what annoys me about life, yeah. And on YouTube, we could all sit here and shout and do the bully boy thing and whatnot. You lot can get shook of people, you know. I'm not shook of no one, bro. Like, I want to conduct myself how I conduct myself, bro. I'm a cool guy, bro. You poke me, then yeah. Nothing gets me mad. Not even Gal get me this mad. He's Arsenal. We love the club, innit? I love this team, bro. I love you lot as well. Big up DG Nation, man. I might love you lot slightly more than Arsenal now, because you lot made me believe in myself again, man. So yeah, man. Fuck you lot's feelings. Oh, I don't want to play this player. And this player just come back from injury. He's clearly not fit enough to play 90 minutes. But I'm not going to play him because I don't like Gyokeres. Gyokeres right now, you're a tool in a toolbox, bro. Like, until you start bagging and you look like Gyokeres on YouTube, you're not there, in it. And even that, Arteta and my attackers, because I was happy with the depth and who we brought in. And obviously Max Dowman, he weren't brought in, but he bust himself. Indirectly, there's some new attackers to choose from. But specifically, Eze, Zubamendi, Gyokeres, I'm looking at you, man, as level raisers. You look like floor level raisers, like ceiling raisers, innit? Like raising this thing. Gyokeres, I ain't seen that. Eze ain't seen that. Zubamendi, I've seen little flutters of it. Go up the gears. John McGinn's going to be charming. Villa's a nasty team to play against, man. I can't lie to you. It's nasty. People shouldn't underestimate. In the Champions League, Kepa was a backup for Real Madrid. Real Madrid won 2 Champions League. We have a great squad depth. We always get Champions League football. The trophy will come. The trophy needs to land now, bro. Like, I'm not on this illusion of tomorrow. I know we've got no God-given right. I'm probably the most balanced Arsenal. I am the most balanced Arsenal content creator there is in this thing. Like, let's not chat shit. Like, I can cut excuses. No, it's winning. Everything has been geared towards winning, but actually getting over the line. The manager sits here and talks about silverware. The players do. Go and get it. Because you look, come at it. Oh, we've seen all this. We've had some good nights, you know, like Atletico, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. The statistics have been coming out for the last 3 years, excluding this year. You know them statistics I'm talking about. You know, the wins, the more points than the Invincibles, all them statistics, they're great. They reflect that we're a good team. You see what good teams do? They become great teams. Great teams go and have silverware. You look around that fucking squad, individually and collectively, and tell me they're not some of the best players that have probably played during the Emirates era for us and the collective squad. None of you are going down in history, quote unquote, per se. Go and win silverware. Go and win. A career is short, you know. A career is short. Go and make yourself winners. Only you lot can do it. It's all within you lot's hands. There's nothing. City, big boys. Villa, there. I always say I believe Arsenal, we are sometimes our best friends and worst enemies. Obviously, we've been talking about, you know, defending, conceding late goals, converting chances at points this season, creating chances, keeping people fit. Listen, I'm just an armchair expert. But these seems that things that isolated to those walls of London Coley or the sub-eye, whatever the hell they call it, you can pattern that. Like, you can pattern that. You lot can fix this, you know? Like, it's within your hands. And especially when it comes to defending, the quality of goals we're conceding, whether it's hardly any shots on target or late minute goals and converting, it might not be word for word the same talking points in it, but we have been having this kind of discussion when we've been winning. Fix the roof while the sun is shining, because at some point the thing's going to correlate positively or negatively. I clearly don't want the negative. Simple as that. Who remembers the 4-2 Jorginho back? That game was mad. I swear Zini scored. Apparently he's in Nottingham Forest want to get another left back. Who told them to buy? Who told them to get Zini and thought that was going to change things? Apologies, man. But yeah, all hands on deck, man. Better players wouldn't be here if it was up to me, but we're here and we're good. Exactly. Apologies, people. I feel a bit shy now, man. It's like I feel like I gave away, like I made a mistake or I've conceded a red card. I've gone to the traveling fans. Apologies, people. I'm normally a lot more composed, man. But everyone's got a breaking point. It's jarring, man. You reckon our regular starting defense will back DG unsure on Calafiori, but I think they will be. Den's honestly got a fucking clue, lad. Like I ain't got a clue, bro. Like the only one I'm betting on is that of the back five, including the keeper. I'm not well, such is life. You never know. But I'd imagine Raya's there, Saliba's there, Magalhaes. I know you're fit, but I don't know if you're gonna start. Calafiori, I can't lie, I don't know. I've said this for the last few weeks. Like for me now, it's a thing where I just wait till an hour before kickoff. Who's on the bench? Who's in the 11? I want to know. I hope Timber's there because that means Rice plays centre mid. It's not even that I don't back Rice in that unusual position. I just think Arteta above all, you got to get that midfield spot on, man. That midfield against Unai Emery's team has got to get spot on. And even you, manager, man, you've approached games in the right way against Emery a couple of times. See the difference with you and Emery. He's changed. When he clocks things are not working, he's changing things a lot more quicker than you. And I think that's a big reason as to why he's had your number. Even at the Emirates, a couple of times against Aston Villa, we've actually done well, but we've not killed games. I'm sure we was fighting for the league one time. We weren't killing them. They went down the other end in the second half. You know how it went. There's been a couple of those. I'm not on that now. Kill games before they kill you. No one ain't handing us 3 points. No one ain't handing no one 3 points in this league. 3 points are very difficult to get. We know the landscape of the Premier League. As cliche as it is, everyone can beat everybody. You know, games that, well, I'm only 30, but in the early 2000s with no context because not every team was there. If we was fighting for a league, Sunderland's not going to scare me. Wolves is not going to scare me. Brighton ain't going to scare me. And these kind of things, they're walking apart. 9 times at Villa as well, respectfully. 9 times out of 10, these are the banana skins, innit? Man City as well. I have to slander them, man. They're winning too much, even with those charges. So, yeah. Gyokeres has to start. Havertz was missing goals left and right, and people talking like he was prime Ronaldo. Gyokeres goes score some goals. Deluded. These recent performances versus Aston Villa has to be the fuel. It has to fuel some fire in us today. Facts, Charles. Facts. If Kai was the striker we needed, why would the club go for Gyokeres in the first place? Oh, let's be honest. We failed upwards with Kai. He tried to do the midfield thing. It never banged. Arteta likes him. It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying I like it, but this is where we're at now, isn't it? We've got 4 men that can play up front. None of you convince me right now. Somebody grab that spot. So, yeah, man. Fed up that every game we've had for over a month is a must win, yet other teams aren't hit with the same pressure. Win, lose, or draw, I'll still be here supporting. Sutty, this is what comes with Arsenal, bro. I can't lie. This is why I try not to read all of it. And it's not even, I want that. I believe every game's a must win because I rate this team. Like, it should be a must win. I don't even want to do the whole, oh, but everyone's getting at Gyokeres. What about this guy and what about that guy? Even if true, oh, but there's no, fuck them. Fuck all of them. If you're not doing this Arsenal thing, fuck all of you lot. This is why. Because you lot talk your talk. If my boys do what they need to do, may we do the chattings. And we've got over 20 plus years of chattings to do. Serious chattings and wassings. Because if you don't think Arsenal fans are unbearable now, with the fuel, madness. Madness. But I need my boys to go and do it. And for yourselves as well. As much as you're playing for the badge of the front and your name and the manager and all this, yourselves, bro. It can't be nice to keep falling short. Whatever the reason is, the fact is you keep finishing second. No, of the 3 years, no finishing second has been the same, but that's been the reality. Why do you lot? And at some point, you lot have returned to a familiar feeling in that dressing room. I don't want this to be in vain. All the training, all the stuff, all the L's, all the W's, it can't be in vain. I'm not like, there's some Arsenal fans that just hate everything that's going on. They can't see how good we are and where we could go. There's some Arsenal fans that are so battered and bruised. They're just on, they don't necessarily even care if we win silverware. They're just kind of calm to be competitive again. And I hear both sides. I'm not on that. Silverware. I'm not, of course, I would love to dominate. What team or what club wouldn't want to win every trophy every year? We've never been that. But I want to see certain things in my lifetime. I definitely want us to win a Premier League trophy during the Emirates era. I definitely want to see my team actually fucking retain the Premier League. The fact that Arsenal fans, young and old, our history in Europe is shit. Let's not do that. It's shit. It's shit. For a club like this, is shit. That's the next step. But you have to start sometime, man. Apologies, man. Bradley, appreciate you for the super chat, man. I ain't smoking no one with no facts, man. I don't know how we got here. Be real, I don't know. This wasn't on my bingo card. Imagine You know what? Fuck it. I wish the game was right now. I'm ready now. You know, only got a couple hours. I'm ready, people. I'm actually ready. I'm ready. Arsenal, forget that Villa stuff and what Emery has done against us. I don't want to hear it now. Go and smash them, man. Please, guys, smash them. Please. Not even smash them. Just get my 3 points. We've gone over the Gary Lineker stuff. You would have seen as well, people. Arsenal must actively look for signings in January. Transfer window has injury issues continue, says Mikel Arteta. Maybe I can't read. You would have seen him say this in his press conference, but if you haven't, people, we'll go over 1-2 things. He said, I don't know. We're going to be really aware of the situation and the timescales of certain players going from the front line to the back line. That's the depth that we have. When you look across the other clubs as well, they have 24, 25 squad players, so there's nothing special in our squad. The thing is, we have more injuries than expected. So I can't lie, with us, we got to learn to expect the unexpected, as mad as that sounds. Some of them not avoidable, I would say, but we want to be better, and we know how important having the right availability with players is going to be this season. Yes, it is. Depending, as I said, on availability of certain players. The window is there. We're Arsenal. Now we have to be looking at it. Okay, what do we need? We have to be actively looking, and then can we do it or not? That's a different story, but our job is always to be very prepared because something can happen, so hopefully positive. Again, we assess every situation. I leave that much more to Andrea, obviously Berta, to understand what's happening in the market. And then with individual players, obviously we have to assess where we are with each of them and get the best situation. Yeah, Villa deserve to be title contenders, but I don't care about that. Arteta did say on Gyokeres, we want him to score. Obviously, he had a few chances versus Brighton, a few great positions. The ball didn't arrive, so keep insisting. It's the only way. Keep insisting. To me, tells me keep doing what you're doing. Demand a bit more of yourself. Obviously, inject certain things into your game that we spent the first hour speaking about. Ignorantly, Saka put the ball in the box. Saka put the ball in the box. Saka fucking put the ball in the box. Because this is what I mean. Like, you know, football's not nice, innit? Stop the kumbaya thing. You don't know what you need to do. Be cool. We need to be cruel to each other, to be kind to each other. We're not here to make friends, bro. We're definitely not here to make friends. We're definitely not here to make friends. What's this saying? Arsenal to miss out on Kylian Yildiz. Chelsea want to re-sign Rudiger. Damn. To be fair, they could do with him. You know what? If I was Chelsea, I'm trying to get Mark Gurley and Rudiger on freeze. What's this? Arsenal rocked by Liverpool transfer request. Liverpool have been told to pursue an ambitious deal for Arsenal superstar Timber next year. Fuck out of here, man. They're like here. What free agents are there? Mike McGahn, Dybala, Lorenzo Pellegrini, Weston McKennie, Vlahovic, Upamecano, Serge Gnabry, Goretzka. Anyone having any of those? Anyone having any of these? Kanate, Mark Gurley, Bernardo Silva. He's probably going to go Spain or something. Basuma, Lol, Mayenko. I can't wait till you leave Everton. I only see you play when... I've only actually seen you play in the Premier League when you play against Saka. John Stones. I mean, if Bernardo Silva was on it, which he's not, I'd have him. I'm having Gurley on the free. I'm having Stones. Marco Sensi, nah. Janvel of Brentford, nah. Rico Henry, I wouldn't be against you if you want to be cover. Harry Wilson, you'll get a move, but nah. Kamada, nah. Harry Maguire, nah. Casemiro, nah. Robertson, nah. Ortega, if Kepa ever wanted to leave, why not? Janssen, nah. Malacia, nah. Rudiger, Arsenal tax, you will never play. You probably get a million red cards. Alaba, nah. Not what he used to be. Manguesa, safe. Eric Garcia, safe. For obvious reasons, no. Lewandowski for a year, why not? But no. Carvajal, yeah. So we can rush you. Don't think I forgot what you tried to do to Saka at the Bernabeu. So we can rush you in the changing rooms. But now, yeah. Andre Silva, no. Aspas, no. Alexis, no. Aspilicueta, no. Vlahovic, nah, man, because he'll be another one that we're not convinced on, if I'm honest with you, man. So there's a bunch of them. They're frying. Ooh. Modric for a year, forget the Spurs ties. Some decent free agents, isn't it? Guerrero, why not? That you're, in terms of a player, you're Arteta's dream. You can play left back and centre mid. Why not? There's a lot of free agents. Bentaleb, you're still about. Gomez, fair play. What else have we got? So yeah, we went over that nonsense. So let's cut that. Bayern Munich are readying a 25 million euros package for Arsenal target Kenneth Ehorn. Amid claims that Tottenham are interested in Goretzka. You know, this is the guy that's playing in the second division in Germany, the 16, 17-year-old. And a lot of rave reviews. The 16-year-old has established himself as a regular in promotion chasing Bundesliga 2 in the Bundesliga 2 side. It said naturally a 16-year-old playing in men's football, everyone and their dog is going to want to be interested in it. So I don't know. This has said Kylian Yildiz is likely to sign a new Juventus deal. It remains to be seen if Yildiz will accept Juventus's latest contract offer. However, reports in Italy have suggested he's likely to stay at the club rather than depart for England. As a result, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United may be forced to pursue an alternative attacking target in 2026 amid shared desire to bolster their respective front lines. And yeah, we're all expected to miss out on Semenyo. Personal terms have been agreed with City, and it feels like that one there is accelerating a lot. Do you not remember in the summer we was linked with Igor Tajon? He has told Blackburn Rovers he won't sign a professional deal. He's been chased by Arsenal, Manchester United, and other Prem clubs. He signed a 2-year scholarship with the Rovers 18 months ago. He turned 17. They've tried to get him to sign a new deal. He don't want to do that. Obviously, there'll probably be some compensation package thing there. He'll be free in June. Go get it done. If he can progress to the first team, great. If not, boy, and not just us, everyone's going to want to get involved in that. What's this? Arsenal joined Man United in tracking Breno Bidon after cup final moment. Reports from Brazil say the London club made direct contact with Corinthians in recent days to ask about the conditions of a possible deal. Journalist Samir Carvalho speaking on the CAF do Setarista YouTube channel. What have you said, bro, specifically? Arsenal were not alone, according to Carvalho. 2 other European clubs whose names remain undisclosed also contacted Corinthians. All 3 approaches focused on gathering information rather than submitting formal bids. No offer arrived, but the contacts went beyond simple scouting or background checks. From the perspective of Man United, this counts as a clear development. United have already featured among clubs monitoring Bidon. Arsenal's move suggests the Prem team are starting to act more decisively. As already reported in previous updates, there's no rush from either the player or Corinthians, so it's one of them. It sounds a lot more than it actually is. Arsenal can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by signing the next timber. Oh, Gavario Reed. Why not? Why not? Apparently, Arsenal scouts have watched him, but City and Bayern also tracking. I mean, the last player we got from Holland was all right, so go and do it, man. Why not, man? I'm popular opinion. I don't mind all the defenders. Marcel, I see you in the comments. Shut your face, mate. Shut your face, mate. Shut your face, mate. And don't forget, we will be watching Uganda, Nigeria. We will obviously be watching Arsenal, Aston Villa. And what's this? I spoke about some stuff, people. So yeah, that video should have come out as well. So make sure you're checking that out. There's content, and more content. Unless we win a PO title, the mongering won't stop. We're in a good position. We create chances. And with most the injured players back, I believe we'll make it Gooner for life. Boy, I'm at the point, I'll be real, seeing believing still. Didn't Cash score Villa's first goal this season? Going to be a miss for sure. Gavin has said first goal was scored by Harvey Elliott. And he can't buy a game for Villa, innit? Has he technically played for Liverpool and Aston Villa this season? Because there, if he has, I could be wrong. He's fucked because you can't play for 3 teams. So you probably have to stay at Villa or you have to go back to Liverpool and try break in. And you never know, things could change. But he was clearly abundantly told. Maybe you forced it, but clearly Arne Slot said you're not in my plans. Maatsen had a good game versus Saka at Villa Park. I'm glad Cash is out. We can get at them down the sides. And again, Arsenal players, follow your runners today. I'm signing Bernardo Silva on a free. Genuine no-brainer. He gone Dalman and Wanyeri the cheat code. Timber's coming to the pool. Sounds nice. I'm having some of that. Gavin, you know damn well he's not going to Liverpool. Man said blockless monster. Okay. Well, has he got more Prem goals than Isaac? Shameless this season. Cost a lot less. Okay. Don't tell me about Hugo. Hugo's cold. We get it. Vert scored 1 little Bandulu goal against Sunderland. You lot. Yeah, Gavin, I love you, but focus. Every man's got their struggles in life, you know. Man wants to coach Saka, blow the whistle when he's taken longer than 5 seconds to get the ball into the box. This is a war party. We want revenge. Big up yourself, Lion, man. Smash the likes if you haven't. Man said I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but I'm ready now. Champs easier to win at the moment. Prem is heating up. I disagree. I don't think the Champs is easier to win. I think the Prem, we've equipped ourselves with second. There's more margin for error, quote unquote, because there's 38 games. Once it gets to the knockout stages and you remove the romance, like the romance of beating Real Madrid, I think it comes down to quality and competence. And yeah, man, you look around and you never know. But it don't feel like we're going to win the Champs on the underdog thing. It feels like our thing, everything has to be perfect. For a team with title ambition, these are the games you have to win. For Villa, it's high pressure, but not a must-win. People make it about Havertz. Havertz last season didn't have an Eze or Zubi to play with, nor Madueke. But Cannot afford to pull Rice out of midfield this game. I'm with you with that. Appreciate you, boss. I'm with you with that, but Arteta might, man. He might. Calafiori sounds like he's okay. I don't trust the gaffer. Anything that comes out, if I'm completely honest. Like I said, kick off. Look at my bench. Look at my 11. That's what we've got. Arteta could tell me Calafiori starting. Could show me starting. Could show me that I still believe him. I think the fan base should be talking about how great Odegaard has been looking. We're getting the old Odegaard back. He's going to need to put in a body of work. It was a step in the right direction. But yeah, I think people dragging the Saka thing. He's been one of our best players. Facts. Have you seen the Saka comment section? Everyone is commenting past the ball to Gyokeres. This is why people just need to alert, fam. Big up yourself, Tyrell. Put a name on that bullet. Jude Bellingham. Oh, why is my comments gone? Jude Bellingham's brother will be going to City if Oscar Bob goes Dortmund on loan. Don't make sense. How many games are you going to get, man? Wow, you seen that clip of the unc catching his nephew taking a picture of himself in a thong? How many men like that today? I had no idea. That's crazy. I ain't seen that before. I'm happy I ain't seen that video. And you know what? Yeah, completely off topic. Have you not seen the AJ stuff? His thoughts are with, the victim's family. Now it's fucked, bro. Emery Masterclass will be there. Make sure you smash the damn like button and set your reminders on the watch along, Marcel, if we talk nonsense. Can't believe I'm begging Kai Havertz. Unai loves getting points off Arsenal. Return of the old tonight. Watch this space. Just put my 3 points in the bag, man. Oh, it was Matty Cash. Fair enough. Well gone, Killy. Nah, I didn't get the call up. I'm not got a permanent. DG is covering Uganda versus Nigeria, then Arsenal versus Aston Villa today. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Trying to end the year with a bang, man. It's been a great year with you lot on this platform, man, whether you support Arsenal or not. Because the platforms and, streams like what we've just had in it, like, I'm ready for the game. How we not 100 likes, though? We've got 78. Come on, people. What's all that about? It's horrible, man. Horrible, man. And it puts things into perspective, like, and it's, like, did you see I don't even want to be that guy, but, like, I saw it by accident, but you see the videos and people recording this, it's madness. And then if you're AJ and the family of the victims, bro, it's plastered all over social media. It's plastered all over the newspapers. And I feel sorry for AJ because obviously he's not to blame, but naturally, if you're in a car crash like that, you're going to have survivor's guilt. You must have survivor's guilt. You're going to start blaming yourself and it's not your fault. Like, it's horrible stuff, man. It puts things into perspective. Like, I know we always say this when there's tragedy, but you really only have one life to live and you never know when you're gone, man. Ryan, 1 love, 3-1 Arsenal. I'll take that. I'll have that. Pardon me, 2 people died. Score predictions for Uganda, Nigeria. 3-1 Nigeria. RIP, man. Big up, bro. I'm currently working from home on my laptop. Literally got to upload some docs to be reviewed, and I got to do it on my annual leave. It's minor. I still got a week off work. Gas for tonight. Big up yourself, AJ. Why didn't you do it before you went on annual leave? Why are you waiting till now? Big up the Twitch gang as well, by the way. Subscribe with Amazon Prime if you got that. The roads are dangerous, man. Yeah, bro, brought his boys back home and they didn't get back to their families. It's horrible, man. It's absolutely fucking horrible. And I could be wrong, but I see some rumors online saying that, like, they basically just got in Nigeria, innit? Like, they just landed. 2-1 Villa, Watkins to bag on his birthday. Marcel, go away. Go away, bro. Go away. And big up Marcel, because you know what? You're a talented alcoholic, because what's the time in America? You probably down 2 bottles of whiskey and you're here, you're able to type, waffling. You, Marcel, you're the first person I'm coming to once I get away from celebrating with Arsenal fans about us winning trophies. You're the first person I'm coming to. I'm not even going to be able to find you because you ran. You're the biggest pussy on the platform out of all the moderators of 2025. You ran for months. We all put out a search party. Have manners, because we might win. We might not win anything, but I ain't ever ran from no problems. 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's all love, Marcel. 5 a.m. this game starts in Australia's peak. Big up the Aussies, man. Shout out to you, DG. Much love from Uganda. Big up the Ugandans, man. I enjoy your streams, mate. Happy New Year. Happy New Year right back at you and everyone listening. I'm Nigerian as well. It was sad to see. It sucks, man. Life is short and unpredictable, but be thankful making it home to us. You got to be thankful for anything in life. And you know what? If you're not religious, that's your business. But you really have to ask God, like, be thankful for your blessings, even the blessings you don't know, because do you know how many times, I do think about stuff like this. you know how many times your life might have been saved and you don't even know your life's been saved? Like, you might have been looking at your phone, you've not necessarily looked left or right, but you stopped for 10 seconds. So that means the car that would have collapsed you ain't there. Like, it's sad, man. What can you say? Like, what can any decent human being like that's seen that? Like, there's no words for it, is it? Like, there's no words. Yeah, they do. I'm DG's favorite mod. Shut up. No, you're definitely not. Big up you though. Keep running. I said Marcel, keep running. Hey, big up yourself, Tate. Shout out my Ugandans. How did Okello Sky that last minute pen? That's why one of my prayers are thank you for my blessings, the ones I know of and the ones I don't. Smart man, man. Smart man. When I come to London, we're gonna link up. DG, you ain't no drinker, bro. This guy, you know what? Guys like you, because you drink every minute of the day, you think you're messed. You think you're messed. I'll drink you under the table, lad. I come from a footballing background, bro. Don't make me get into geezer mode. It's long, bro. Anyway, Villa getting bopped tonight. Watkins having a shit birthday. It sounds fucked to say, but I hope he does have a shit birthday. It is a big game today, and we do need a big 3 points. Arsenal, we're not getting 3 points if we don't have 100 likes, man. The same commitment you want from the players needs to be displayed. We've got 88, so if you hit the like button, appreciative to you lot, man. You have to be thankful. The food, the running, hot water. I think about this all the time. Small little prayers when I drive safely back home and forth. Facts, man. It's sad. I just saw Saka comment section on the last post and got this. What did Gyokeres do to you? People are weird on the net. Big up American Gunner, man. Appreciate you, unks, man. Is the number 10 position dead? Oh, for you're a smart man. Yeah. There's no 10s. Or the 10s we thought, well, if they're 10s, they're not 10s that we think. They're not the Mesut Ozil, David Silva, the poetry in motion, wouldn't leave footprints in the snow, couldn't get a ball off them in the phone box type of guys. It's gone, bro. It's gone. And it will probably come back in, well, I hope so, because football just recycles. Like in my 30 years, I've seen a couple of phases of 3 at the back now and things of that ilk. So it could, but I don't see it for the foreseeable future. Like, football is more about athletes and collective percentages than about individual quality more than it's ever been. Now, obviously, the individuals will always make the difference. There'll be an element of football is always about the individuals. But yeah, man, he ran for months. You know what, Marcel? I don't like you, but you're right about that. It's never too early. It's never too early. But you need to calm down, man. You need to calm down. You're moving like you just got you just turned. It's 21 in America, innit? It's 18 here. Like, calm down, bro. The drink's not running away. You're definitely scared again. Word on the street is DJ ain't fun at parties. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not, bro. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. I'm the suave one on the corner. The one that people come up, the galley come up to. Why you not? Why's your face all push up? Man, I'm leaving the rave. Don't know about you, man. He can't ghost. He's an amateur, bro. He's an amateur. We got Villa fans on Sky Sport News saying they wouldn't take a single player from our team. But this is the industry. People just waffling, bro. Like, waffling. And this is why these kind of platforms, they're behind. Because they're just getting people that's just waffling. We know what social media is, or football Discord in the mainstream. And here, it's just who can say the maddest things. Who can say... They know they're chatting shit. You have to know you're chatting shit. You have to. Life is about the little things, not this materialistic thing. Bro, it doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are. We all got to go the same way we came in it, which is alone. And in the case of death, you still got to go in the ground, bro. You're still going to eventually be nothing in it. Your body's going to decay. And then whatever in it. Can't leave. None of this stuff matters, bro. In the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I saw that clip of Asian, though. I saw that. Lane sister saved me so many times. She's crazy. Don't be lazy, chat. Smash the like button. Hey, be nice, chat, man. Be nice. English drinking culture is unhinged. With moderation, alcohol is highly overrated. Everything's overrated. Anything. When you deep it, everything's over. Like, I don't know about it, but weed's overrated. Alcohol is overrated, but it's moderation thing, man. Like, you don't need to be getting pissed. Everything's overrated. Like, what is rated is getting highs from life that are natural, innit? However you do that, innit? Some people want to go jump off a bungee jump and that. Some people get it from, like, what they do with their family. It's escapism, innit? Escapism will always be the best. Like, escapism will always be the best drug in humanity. That's why people that are struggling financially, like, they'll run off on holiday knowing that they're going to come back to this mess. They'll do that. Bookies, alcohol, all sorts of drugs. everything in it. Like, unfortunately, like it's life, I guess, man. You're right, DG. What really matters in the grand scheme of things? None of this shit matters, man. The D in DG stands for disclaimer. We don't touch the alcohol. I don't know what trees are, man. What's wrong with doing both? Huh? You said you can't do both. Everything in the grand scheme of things, everything's overrated, bro. Like, it's overrated. And some of you got mental health problems. You shouldn't be smoking weed anyways, because you start using it as a crutch. Then people start saying weed turns you mad. No, you lot needed help. It's not for everybody. Allegedly, I don't know nothing about it. Alcohol's not for everybody. Different sorts of alcohol's not for everyone. There's certain alcohols I'm not touching. I'm not on whiskey, for example. I'm not touching Courvoisier, for example. Everything in moderation, especially moderation. Everything has to be balanced, as Lion said. Just tranquilo, man. But some people are genuinely running away from problems. Tens are dying, but you do see a rise of wide playmakers like back in the 2000s, which is true. I'm still spanned by Villa, really. Saka walks to your team, Rice walks to you. Yeah, I can't believe I'm even entertaining that. I'm sorry. It even got me. I'm from Canada where trees is legal. Swear. It's legal there. Seems like it's legal everywhere, but it needs to be. 6 more likes, guys. Weed is the best thing. I don't know. I've never done it. Like, I'm gonna take you lot, for example. I don't like the smell of it. When my friends are doing it, I say just stay away. It makes me dizzy. I don't know anything about it, man. I run away from problems like DG avoids gal. Yeah, I do. Yeah, cool. You think, all right, cool. I'm on being the dickhead. You like, you wanna run jokes? All right, cool. Because I know I'm under surveillance. Drink fizzy drinks with high grade in hand at a rave. I don't know about trees, bro. I don't know about nothing, officer. Never heard that before, man. Each to their own, nothing. You lot are funny. I smoke all of you, literally smoke all of you lot under the table, bro. Big up troops. But if me and him went gunshot for gunshot with loud, everyone get finished. Turkish might not even say it. Asked Turkish many years ago. Could never be a gal clown, bro. Why? Like, it's worse. Me. Never. Ever. Herb is the healing for the nations, moderation in all things. Yeah, but half of you putting cigarette in your shit. Respect. Big up, love Arsenal, 80 ups. Yeah, that morning wake up after a night out drinking is long, bro. Yeah. That's one humbling experience. I'm only 30, but that's one humbling experience I've been learning. Like, I remember I could drink so much, bare much. 2 hours, not even 2 hours sleep, 30 minutes sleep. I used to go play Sunday League football. I'm cool. Everything's great. Now, fucking hell, man. It's the day after. Because it's cool in the whatever you could be at family events, you could be in a rave, you could be whatever. It's the next day. Do you know how many times I've been here on a Sunday, the 2:30 watch-alongs, I'm dying, you know. I'm like, and I'm talking to myself, man. I'm like, bro, are you talking to the chat? Like, are you actually talking? Do you think teams turn up when they play Arsenal? They should, 100%. You should want to bring your A game. I want that. They should want to take off our heads. Riley, behave, bro. You will get finished, man. DG gets giddy when he has Jessica Black on when she comes back. Take her touch, bro. Take her touch. Who gets giddy? Relax, man. Some of you have never seen Gal before, I'm convinced, you know. Trying for Thursday still. Trying for Thursday. And I'm sure not last Thursday, because that was around Christmas, innit? The Thursday before was the last time. Big up Jess, man. Go subscribe. Hey, man, I'll try to make $1, man. Yeah, revolutionary pot. I don't know what you're on. He's not gonna bang them. I'm married with 2 kids, DG. Respect me. And to be fair, that's why you're bad enough to crow, isn't it? Yeah. So what? Anyways, you know what? If Arsenal win a trophy, the parade I'll show you. Look. Crazy works. I can't believe I've getting drawn out. Me. Oh, me in crazy works. Crazy what DG, the new Simon Jordan. I just finished, but I need Simon Jordan money, man. Bro, light work, bro. It is, you know. Staff a lot. It is. And it is always lost. It is, man. But DG, the other DG, don't judge other people, bro. Stay on your dean. Don't judge other people. You know, if you're gonna do this, is you gotta remember, you go through any religious book, yeah. Half of these prophets or whatever, like they were saved. Some were murderers, bad things were happening. Let him. If you live in a if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones in it or whatever the thing is. Don't focus on yourself. Be kind to others and cruel to yourself. As I always say, you point your finger at someone like I'm doing right now. There's three looking back at me. If we all use that, like I gotta improve three things before I ask one thing of you. Crazy. Big up Slims. When Arsenal win, I'm taking my first flight ever to the UK. It's gonna be a movie. Stay safe, man. The UK is not as wavy as it might look. R.I.P. Blacks, man. Hey, R.I.P. Black the Ripper. Crazy work. What he used to do. Fan of Supermalt, yes. Supermalt is a bad boy juice. Yeah. Sometimes you get some dead ones, but yeah, Supermalt's cold, man. At night, a cold Supermalt has to be in the bottle, though. I remember once I tried to buy the can one. Horrible. Dead mistake. The can, I don't know what they put in that can one. That's dead. Supermalt's a bad boy juice. Supermalt's lovely. Supermalt is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I might go buy one. So yeah, facts though. I hear you, man, but I've been drinking a lot in 2025 and alhamdulillah, my prayers have been answered in it. So something's working, my guy. So I'm gonna leave it to you. I appreciate it though. One day, man, we'll try it, man. Yeah, I can't lie, not liking Supermalt is crazy. DG, do you do predicted lineups or is that another stream? Predicted lineup? I don't really do that, innit? Because how can you predict anything with Mikel Arteta? He's become the new Pep Guardiola where FPL is concerned in that. Pep Guardiola in this season, you can actually the City players that are going to play. Previously, it wasn't. With Arsenal now, you kind of knew who else was going to play in it, but now you don't. I don't know, honestly, because just because Magalhaes is fit, and obviously it's Villa in my head, you can start. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to start. You might see the same 11 where it permits that we've seen against Brighton. I don't know for Calafiori. Some of you are saying there's news is positive. I don't know. Only Arteta knows. I don't know. If I had to bet money, Raya, Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Declan Rice right back, man. Hincapié left back. Marino, Zubamendi, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard. You lot have converted me, Gabriel Jesus. You lot have made me think maybe Jesus starts today, man. Hopefully our back four includes both Gabriel and Timber tonight. I'm with you, man. A little wine is good for the stomach. Having a few while we're winning the league. Leave the wine to the gal, man. Like, leave the wine to the gal. Wine's all right. Like, I've only had wine when I've gone on dates or gone to industry events or had client meetings and things like that. Like, white wine all the way. I do like to have the glass of wine because I'll be out to fall like, this is a dark one. This is a very bitter one. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. DG, my mum and dad got like 4 cases under the staircase in storage. Me and my brothers run through it during Christmas and New Year's. It's absolutely lovely, bro. Not like in Supermarket, I don't know, man. Facts though, thou shalt not judge. Allow me, let me drink my liquor because some of you, man, are on mad drugs. I can't do mad drugs is crazy, man. Smash the lights. Gunner, Gooner. Unks. Only wine on gal. Ooh, I'm so cool. Can we get a DG team of the year 2025-11? What do you mean? Like what, Arsenal? Like, what do you mean? I can get that done for you. What's one bad player, past or present at Arsenal, that you really like for some reason? Gabriel Paulista. Gabriel Paulista comes to mind. Bellerin comes to mind. Andre Santos comes to mind just because he's seen vibes. Nah, take that back. Definitely not you. I'm trying to think. You put me on the spot. Juru, I can never say his name. Centre half, he was crap, man. Let's not lie to ourselves. He was crap, but his heart was in the right place, man. There's a couple, man. Because as soon as the stream's done, yeah, I think you're gonna. I think I'm gonna. I'm a lot more is gonna come to mind. You know what? Earlier, take a touch. I was actually thought, should we go to a back 3 or back 5? Put Saka right wing back 3 of Hincapié, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Saliba. Do you go with because that gets Declan Rice obviously in midfield? We all know that's not happening today, but yeah, Gallas, fuck Gallas, man. Gyokeres must start and push their 4 back. Gnabry and Maitland-Niles. They weren't shit though. So Kai will be on the bench there. Apparently, also, is it just me that's worried we're rushing both him and Big Gabby back? Can't help but feel they're ahead of schedule. Seems like they're all ahead of schedule. Jesus does make the attack more fluid. I can't lie. I'm quietly confident about this game, though. I think we'll turn up like how we did against Liverpool when we beat them 3-1 at the Emirates. Saka, Nelly, and Trossard bagged that day. They need to. Man's hating on wine. That's already an icebreaker with Gallas drinking. I mean, closer I get to wine is Magnum, innit? Like, wine's just... And wine's a creeper. Do you know why? Do you know why I don't like wine? Because I went on holiday with my brethren, and that was the first time I had sangria. Backs in it. And we was on a boat. And the only thing I remember between this boat and the second part of this story is some girl gave me the great, like, she had Grey Goose in it. She's like, do you want some? Like, it was one of our brethren. It's like, yeah. I remember doing that with the glass. After that, I just remember waking up in my room. After that, my friend showed me a video. I'm just turning on the bath. Like, I don't remember this. I'm just turning on the bath, like the tap. I'm just doing that. After that, I said, yeah, that's cool. It's not my thing, innit? That's not me, innit? I'm leaving that alone. My King Kai going to score today. As long as we score. Denilson's another one. He was too meaty. There's a couple, man. I wouldn't say I like Julian Baptista. You know, Emery Martinez will be on his A game because it's Arsenal. Well, these boys better have done an extra hour finishing practice, because if you create and do what you did against Brighton in that first half, and with obviously being able to put the ball in the back of the net, don't matter who Emery Martinez is. Because we've seen Emery Martinez fuck up at the Emirates. Never again, bro. El Nene, but he weren't shit. You know what? El Nene, throw him in there. Wine drunk. That's for gal, bro. Ray and F drunk. That's what we did. Man got PTSD from red wine and lemonade. No, but I was drinking beer. Like, for context, it was a water park, but it was like, how old was I? Maybe like 18, 19. So it was kind of closed off. It's just people our age in it. We're there for hours, bro. Hours. And these lot were telling me, oh, no, man, be careful. This thing. I'm like, what? This is a baby thing, man. This is like drinking apple juice. It's actually nice as well. And it's actually quite dangerous being licked in the water. Good thing I can swim. So never again, innit? Yeah, Magnum's my wine. It's red, innit? Giroud was the most underrated centre-back of the Emirates era. This must be a next Johan Giroud. Underrated. That must be a next one. I'm baffled. Sorry, I was staring into space. I was thinking there must be another one that's there. Magnum is tonic wine. There you have it. Emery Martinez is due an own goal. DG was swimming in the standing pool. Dead. I can swim still. I love swimming. I can swim still. I can swim. I'm a swimmer. Love swimming. You lot are dead. You lot can't swim. I'll tell you who did get on my nerves. That joke thing in goal. Armenia's crap, man. Jury, he was crap, bro. Absolute crap. But he had some integrity. So, for argument's sake, I will always say he was better than Gallas. Everyone was better than Gallas. Everybody is better than Gallas. Anyone that's played for my football team in defense, in the same position, is better than Gallas. Gallas the worst. Worst ever. Benayoun was shit. Baptista was horrible, man. Original dream seller. Midfield needs to create for Gyokeres, but Gyokeres also has to make better runs too. Jesus makes the attack more fluid, but not more potent. Oh, bars. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. We have to find a way to do this, man. Prem Team of the Year, World 2 if you fancy. Cool, I'll get that done for you, man. Remind me in the watch along later. I'll get that done, man. Good question, though. Plans for New Year, broski? Probably stay at New Year's Eve. I just stay in my house, man. I don't want to go out, you know. It's been a long year, man. I just like give thanks. I just kind of over the raving thing for New Year's. I'm over it. I'm probably just stay in my gaff, man. Change the live is Aston Villa versus Arsenal, not Bournemouth. Are you sure the Bournemouth one hasn't been set up as well? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I know myself. Well, let me see. Yeah, you've got Bournemouth Arsenal scheduled for the 3rd of Jan. Yeah, you got to read, my boy. I'm not confused. You are confused, bro. You are confused, my guy. You are confused. I'm not confused. You are confused. What do you see here? You are confused, my boy. I'm not confused. I know my team is playing. Well, I'll be live at 7:15. Tranquillo, man. Tranquillo. Hey, we bagged another bicycle kick yesterday, you know, DG versus Zambia. I need to watch the highlights, man. I rate Gallas for managing to grab the number 10. I don't, because I love Arsene Wenger, but he was smoking food. You're taking advantage of Vanity, and it kills me to say that about the legendary Arsene Wenger. But come on, I'm more. In fact, you know what? You're right. I should be vexed at Grandad, innit? I shouldn't be vexed at you, Gallas. Centre back wearing number 10. My club has done some crazy things out here, man. Jesus missed the trick not converting to a DM false 6 instead of a false 9. Are you sure? Sure about that? Hey, we got 109 likes. Big up yourselves. Big up yourselves, people. I said I wasn't cutting until we got 100 likes. So on that, I'm going to go get some lunch, man. We'll be back at 3:50 to obviously watch Uganda, Nigeria. 7:15 for Arsenal, Aston Villa. And yeah, man, it is what it is. You lot's talking points, everything you lot have done this year and everything you've done in this stream. Appreciate you lot, whether on YouTube or Twitch. It's always a pleasure, man. It's always a blast. So yeah, man, on that note, stay safe, stay blessed.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Wenger was bugging, but well done, that's my guy, man. Big up everyone, stay safe, man. Link up soon. Now, Gallas is working everything. It makes sense for him to get that.